So good afternoon and welcome to Chasing the Apex. I don't know, I'm on a really windy hill, so I hope you guys can hear me, but today's video will be a little different, and I'm covering my face. I didn't know I was covering my face because I'm actually trying to cover the wind. I'm like, no, the wind don't get in my mic, because I'm notorious for bad audio, but I do the best I can. So today's video is a little different. What I did is I took the top off my Alpha 4C and I decided I'm just gonna drive and I'm gonna talk. But before I do that, I'm gonna tell you why I made that decision. So I made that decision because I wanna welcome my granddaughter, Olivia Sophia, into this world. So this is my opportunity. So guys, bear with me. To say a few things to you, and this will be like immortalized, right? Honey, I'm so very grateful that you're in this world, and I hope that we can experience wonderful things together, and I look forward to seeing you grow and spoiling you out of your mind. And I know we haven't met yet. We've seen each other, but we haven't met because of all this stuff. But when it's done, I hope to have grand adventures with you. And always know that Grandpa loves you. Your Tata loves you. And God bless your mom and dad. For giving the world you. So anyways, so I was having a conversation with a friend of mine. His name's Ethan, and you guys have heard me talk about Ethan before. Actually, you've heard me talk about a bunch of small YouTubers who've been like extremely helpful to the channel. I mean, they've kind of taught me the ins and outs and what things mean. And he was asking me, you know, he's not really into cars and he's into bikes, you know. And as a former rider, I say former because I don't ride anymore. Driving is sterile in comparison. You know, it feels removed. Now, in some cars, you come really, really close. And the Alpha 4C is a lot like that. You know, you feel connected. So, and you'll see me do that when I drive. You'll see me kind of lean. And these are old habits. It's not like my body is actually going to move the 4C anywhere. Right? But on a bike, you know, body steering matters. Your body position matters. And so you'll see me do that, and you'll see my head turn. And what I'm trying to do is look all the way through the turn. You know, so when we talk about our search for driving nirvana, you know, I think that's very telling. It's very telling that I like that, and I prefer that to all the nannies in the world. You know, so when you're on a bike on the track, you know, there's a lot going on, and your perception of speed is very skewed. So the rider matters more than the bike. And in cars, that's true too, but it's a different kind of truth. I don't have as much control as I would if I was on a bike, and there's no getting around that. But since I've sworn off bikes completely, because they're like my heroin, you know, driving's the next best thing. And I'll always say that, you know, my best days riding felt effortless. You know, there was no effort. There was I was thinking about lunch or beers with the guys afterwards. I wasn't really thinking about, what I was doing and the mechanics of it. It had a very intuitive way to it. And driving a sports car in a spirited fashion has kind of the same effect. It's very peaceful, it's very serene, it's very meditative. Everything I do is kind of stream of consciousness, right? Every other YouTuber in the world, they'll tell you, oh, I script it first. And almost every YouTuber would tell me I need to script what I say. And I don't. And everything you hear me say is very stream of consciousness. I don't script it, I don't pretend to, I don't cut it, I don't cut things out. My reaction is my reaction because that's what I want you to see. One of the guys commented, one of our viewers commented, he said, well, you're not much of a journalist. No, I'm not much of a journalist. That's part of it. A journalist has driven 5 billion cars. So at some point, they're going to have some jaded perspectives. That doesn't mean they're wrong. That means their perspective is going to change. My perspective is going to be my perspective, and you see it. It is what it is, whatever it is. And I think that matters. I mean, you might see me clip, but when I'm actually driving, when I'm actually reviewing, there's nothing there. There's no scripting. That's all what you see. So when you see me get into a car and go, wow, this is good, and I keep repeating that, I'll be honest with you, it's because I didn't expect the car to do that. So if it's doing that, I want you guys to know that, hey, look, this is Jason's real reaction. He's not cutting it for us. This is what it is. So, and I can talk forever and just ramble. That's kind of what I do. Just blah, 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 blah. So I have no idea how any of this video is going to come out, and kind of a weird filming day, but I'm going to turn up the radio and wish you guys a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week. And thanks for watching Chasing the Apex. I'm going to go drive.